Van Nuys, an attorney for former Major League Baseball pitcher Scott Erickson, vehemently denied Monday that his client was driving recklessly or was in any way responsible for a hit-and-run crash in Westlake Village that killed 2 young boys in September. He wasn't racing. He's charged with 1 count of reckless driving. He wasn't driving recklessly. He had nothing to do with this accident, really. He didn't, and any suggestion that he did is just false, attorney Mark Werksman told City News Service. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office charged Erickson last Wednesday with 1 misdemeanor count of reckless driving and set arraignment for March 16 in Van Nuys. The charges were included in a standalone criminal complaint and not as part of a case against Rebecca Grossman, 57, of Hidden Hills, who was charged in December with 2 felony counts each of murder and vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence, along with 1 felony count of hit-and-run driving resulting in death. Prosecutors allege that Grossman, wife of the director of the Grossman Burn Center in West Hills, was driving at excessive speeds on Triunfo Canyon Road on September 29 when she struck 11-year-old Mark Iskander and his 8-year-old brother, Jacob, as they were crossing the street with their parents in a marked crosswalk at Saddle Mountain Drive. Initial media reports about the charge against Erickson, 52, stated he was accused of racing with Grossman, but neither Erickson nor Grossman are facing any charges alleging a street race. Erickson's attorney said his client passed safely through the intersection before the crash even occurred. He didn't witness the accident or have any part in causing it or play any role in it, Werksman said. The former MLB pitcher knows Grossman and has cooperated fully with law enforcement, according to his defense attorney. If the DA or the sheriff had thought he had been racing Rebecca Grossman at the time she hit these children, he'd be a co-defendant with her. He would have been charged in connection with the accident itself, Werksman said. The DS office did not immediately respond to a question about whether prosecutors or investigators ever alleged Erickson was racing. The criminal complaint includes only the single count of reckless driving on a highway, quoting the Penal Code section about willful or wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property, but mentions no victims. As for Grossman, she pleaded not guilty to all charges December 30 and is scheduled to return to court February 16, when a date is expected to be set for a preliminary hearing to determine whether there is sufficient evidence to proceed to trial. She could face a maximum of 34 years to life in state prison if convicted as charged, according to the district attorney's office.